Welcome to Cyber Day Initiative. I'm Faith from AiSP, an EXCO member and a co-lead for Ladies in Cybersecurity. I'm also EXCO member in the Singapore Computer Society Cybersecurity Charter. And I'm happy to introduce today our special guest, Bronwyn Barker, who is a managing consultant in Trustwave, handling digital forensic and incident response. Hi, Bronwyn.
It's great to be sharing my knowledge on cyber identity today as a subject matter expert. I've been in the cybersecurity industry for 15 years, and one of my passions is developing people in their careers and helping young students, especially ladies, enter this industry.
Today, we'd like to have a chat with Bronwyn about cyber identity. So, all right, maybe just a start. Could you share with us, Bronwyn, what do you think is cyber identity?
Great question. A cyber identity is all the things that make you, you online. It is a social identity that an internet user establishes in online communities and websites. Those things that you see and don't see, all of your usernames, comments, interactions, photos that you or someone else posts of you. An online identity may even be determined by your relationship to a certain group. It includes the identity where you use your real name, as well as when you are acting anonymously. That may include using a fake name, and also includes those identities where you are being deceptive and acting as someone else. Through interaction with others, an established identity acquires a reputation, and others can decide if this identity is worthy of trust.
Yeah, but just curious, should we actually use our real names as a cyber identity?
Yeah, using our real names or acting anonymously, which may or may not be without a name, or using a made-up name is different in different scenarios. Do you want what you say to be associated with your name in real life, such that someone can identify you? In doing so, you are creating real-life connections to your online persona and creating trust with your friends and community. An example is Instagram, where you are building a presence, connecting to others, voicing your opinions either by commenting on other people's posts or creating your own, either simply by sharing posts that resonate with you or giving more curated thoughts on that topic. Do you want to be associated with a constructed identity that portrays a public persona and carefully curate what you share? You may use a made-up name or a shortened version of your name. This can help reduce the likelihood of you being harassed online. Or do you want to remain anonymous, such as when you're playing a multiplayer game? What you shouldn't do, though, is impersonate someone else, which is not fair on the person you are impersonating and not fair to the people that you are deceiving.
How much information is considered healthy online identity to exposure before this identity theft threat becomes a pose a threat to us?
Identity theft occurs when someone else uses your personally identifying information and pretends to be you in order to commit fraud or to gain financial benefits. Once thieves have access to this information, they may use it to commit identity theft or sell it on the dark web. This may be in the form of information such as your full name, date of birth, home address, banking details, as well as your account names and passwords. My strongest recommendation is to not share anything with anyone that you wouldn't in real life. And if you have to share personal information, make sure it is with people that you trust and that the connection that you are using is secure. Keep a balance between not being online at all to oversharing. This will be different for different online identities that you have.
So what are some ways for us to safeguard our online identity?
There's quite a few things that you can do. From a technical angle, use a strong password and enable two-factor authentication. Spot signs of phishing. So some people may send you emails or messages that that seem to be from a friend or a reputable source. If you click it and enter your account details, then the wrong person will have them. Always question why someone is asking you for your personal information and check if the messages look right to you. The third point is use an antivirus software. This should guide you against a lot of online threats. 4, update software as soon as there are updates available on both your computer and your phone. Number 5 is check your privacy settings in your social media accounts and limit your privacy to only your connections. Regularly check your connections. If you have a public profile, carefully curate it and be careful not to give away too much personal information. Don't accept every friend request without question. It's better to have a small group of friends whom you know and you like talking to rather than a huge crowd of strangers, some of whom might even be dangerous. And the last point is keep things secret. Don't reveal personal information online. Cyber criminals may use this to impersonate you. Don't send sensitive information online. Anything you send online may potentially be intercepted by hackers or troublemakers.
So how do we know that our online identity is stolen, and what should we do?
Have I Been Pawned is a good site to check if your email is in a data breach and your password has been stolen. So regularly check this. Once one account has been found to be in a data breach, that password needs to be changed on all accounts that you use that username on. So that URL is haveibeenpawned.com. Sometimes our friends will notice that someone else is impersonating us online with a fake profile. If this happens, ask an adult friend to help contact the social media site to have that profile removed.
How about the online expression? What is an appropriate online expression?
Think about what you post. Would you share this information with someone in real life, to your friends, to your acquaintances, or to strangers? Stop and think first about how other people might feel about what you say or share with them before you post something, as well as what your audience could do with the information you are sharing online. This will be a good guide as to what is right or wrong. It is a real effect that we all feel much freer online behind a computer screen and share more than we would in real life. We might think we are acting anonymously. We might not realize who else is listening in who shouldn't be. It is also really easy to fall into the trap of getting lots of likes with what we share and end up oversharing and later want to remove what we said or posted. We need to be very careful and think about what we share online and with whom, and talk to your trusted adult if you are unsure.
So what if someone thinks that can they just use vulgarities or impersonate someone else and not get caught by just deleting the profile thereafter?
The question here is how you would feel if someone did this to you. It wouldn't feel good. So don't do it to someone else. It will always catch up with you. Someone may have taken a snapshot of your profile at the time and kept copies. So even if you delete the profile and all the comments, someone somewhere has kept copies of it and can share it with others. If someone is being vulgar or mean in what they say to you or share with you, or if something is making you just generally feeling uncomfortable in any way, block them and don't respond. Tell a trusted adult about it so they can comfort you and help to stop it from happening again. Save any messages just in case you need to use it for proof later, as what they did may be considered a criminal offence, and this will help authorities with the case and stop people like this online.
Now, how about the cyber criminals? What are the possible consequences of being a cyber criminal?
It is a criminal offence in Singapore to steal someone else's identity, to pretend to be some other person, as well as to be dishonest to another person. If someone does this and gets caught, that person may get a big fine or go to jail for up to anywhere from 2 to 10 years or both.
It's a long time. So think before you do something, commit a crime. So, okay, so is it advisable to reduce or close all online profiles from now on to prevent cybercrime?
No, social networking sites can be a great tool for connecting with others, and it's important to stay connected with your friends and community, especially more so, say, when you're socially distancing or doing online schooling. But be careful and protect yourself online with a few tips. 1, remove profiles that you don't use and try and keep your presence online to only a couple of sites. 2, set your profile to private. This way, only people you invite can see what you post. 3, keep personal information to yourself. Do not share your address, phone number, or other personal information to strangers. 4, think about what you post. Don't share provocative photos or intimate details online, even with people you know, or even in private email or text conversations. This information or conversation can be copied and made public by anyone you share it with, and it's really tough to get it removed. So remember what you say in a chat room or instant message sessions live.
Scary, isn't it? So if I want to find out more information about cybersecurity and how to prevent this cyber threat or attacks, where can I look for?
So check out the Cybersecurity Agency of Singapore's Go Safe Online campaign. There's a section for students with tips for how to protect yourself on the internet and on social media. That address is csa.gov.sg/GoSafeOnline. And a really fun resource is the Be Internet Awesome with Google. You can play on the interland and embark on a quest to become a confident explorer of the online world. And you can find that at beinternetawesome.withgoogle.com.
So what's the last statement for us, a concluding advice for all the students pertaining to this topic today?
Yes, I'd like to mention the Google's Internet Code of Awesome, which is a really fun way to remember how to behave online. Be internet smart, share with care. Be internet alert, don't fall for fake. Be internet strong, secure your secrets. Be internet kind, it's cool to be kind. And be internet brave. When in doubt, talk about it.
Thanks once again for Bronwyn, who is a managing consultant in Trustwave, to give us all this kind of advice. Thank you so much and see you around.